Viessa tends to give everyone the cold shoulder, not because she's an ice queen, but because she has lost everything that once meant something to her. She used to be part of a smuggler band and was caught and then sentenced to toil as a digger in the snowfield of Dawn. She had to serve her sentence there, but a colossi struck and killed everyone. Viessa is an ice queen through and through, a straightforward descendant designed for damage and debuff on target. She uses her frequent abilities to serve revenge how it best should be served. Cold. We need to go over her passive first. Ice Sphere. Every level of Ice Shackle inflicted on enemies grants 1 Ice Sphere. This heavily slows enemies, and the effect is decreased in intensity when facing epic bosses like Void Intercepts. Old Greg Boy will got though. The little floating orbs around her appear after inflicting the enemies with Ice Shackle. The orb itself flings to a nearby enemy to deal damage and AoE damage as well. Her first ability, Frost Shard, launches an Ice Spike and deals damage to a target and subsequent AoE damage around that target. If there are 2 enemies hit by this, you will be granted all 3 ice orbs due to 3 levels of Ice Shackle being inflicted on enemies. The cooldown is very quick, so oftentimes you'll need to build around this skill for the most effective damage. Her second ability, Frost Road, gives you a boost to speed and turns the ground she walks on into an icy terrain. Any enemy that touches this is affected with Ice Shackle. However, it does not grant ice orbs due to how the passive itself works. You should use this to get somewhere fast, prevent your enemies from getting somewhere, and also to run away when needed. Cold Snap is a wave of ice. It inflicts Ice Shackle and has a really short cooldown. You can build into its range and actually have a very good skill. Her ultimate, Blizzard, inflicts maximum Ice Shackles on all opponents just because of the levels of Ice Shackle that it inflicts on hit and over time. The damage that it hits is quite substantial, and when you want to deal a lot of damage to enemies, this is a really good tool in your toolkit. Viessa is a descendant that is best built around maintaining MP and having a quick cooldown. She will see more damage from her skills than her guns in most scenarios if you build Viessa correctly. Maintaining ice spheres will net her a lot of damage, and you should build around her first ability, Frost Shard, because it nets you the most ice spheres. So first up we have Cold Snap. Watch for mods. This converts Cold Snap into just a more AoE zone in front of you instead of throwing the Ice Wave. Then we have Glacial Cloud. This one lets you throw your ultimate, and the blizzard that you throw and create is just a little bit better than her standard ultimate. Hypothermy, I think this one is really good for Void Intercept bosses. Instead of using Ice Shackle, what you get is Ice Needle, and all that does is increase the damage over time that the Ice Shackle would have done. The damage increases as it stacks, and it's just as effective on Void Intercept bosses. That's why I say it's better for Void Intercepts. Then we have Cold Bloodedness. This one converts Frost Road into just giving Viessa a buff that decreases MP cost and increases skill power. It removes the Frost Road, and this is also very good for Void Intercept bosses. I think Glacial Cloud is best for things like Resource Defense. If you want to see the other Descendants, check out one of these 2 videos. I'm going to make a lot of content on the first Descendant. Check out my channel if you like it, subscribe. Peace out, have a dope day.